Alright, so we're back in this place again with the two little doors. We have, of course, the 3265 on this door. I'll probably run this one for you, since I haven't really shown this one in a while. But this is not what we're here for. If we take a look at the other door here, you can see that we have the belt drive T-rail installed once again. And the belt is tight, so that does mean we have an opener on the end of this rail. Well, here's what I put up. This is a LiftMaster model 84505R. That one for display. Well, it's supposed to be for display, but they wanted it in here, so I put it up in here. Which the thing says, I think it's right here. Yeah. It's a display model only and is not functional for resale. Well, it is fully functional. It comes with everything in the box. All they do is just slap these stickers on it, so you could resell it if you rip those stickers off, actually. But yeah, so as far as what I think about it, I don't really like it. I mean, of course, I don't really like most of the new LiftMasters, but this one in particular is kind of pointless, honestly, because the 87504, I can't remember how much more that one is, but it's not too much more than this one. And I mean, I'm still not a big fan of the 87504, but they're better than this. And for not a whole lot more money, you're getting something that sounds a little better, looks a little better. It actually comes with a battery backup. Comes with brighter lights, comes with a better wall button and more accessories. And the other difference I found is that the camera on this one actually does not turn. So you have, so that's the camera. So the only options you have, since it doesn't turn, you can either have it pointing at the garage door or pointing at the floor, essentially. And I don't know why that light looks purple on camera, but it's white. That camera's not set up, probably never will be, but yeah. And then they also have an 84504R, which has battery backup. That one to me is even more pointless, because honestly, the 87504, you get a lot more for what you're paying for. So I did swap out the wall button to the 882LM, and I'm going to be taking the other 880. It's in my bag here. I'm going to take this with me. It's the original one to that first gen 8550, so. And I also swapped out the sensors to the new style ones, because why not? But I use the same rail mounting brackets arm, so we'll run it for you and you'll see how it runs. So it's definitely a good bit louder than that first gen 8550 was. Which, I mean, if I turn these other lights off, I mean, they're kind of bright, but honestly, you could probably get better lighting out of, you know, an opener that's more like that has the lights on the side. Because these ones are kind of only pointing the lights towards the sides. Those ones kind of, you get a little more towards the front. So it kind of lights it up, but not really. They could have done better with it. We'll run it down. Yeah, this is the remote that came with it. It's the 893LM MC. Let me show you on the side of this thing. So it was made in May of 2022. Yeah, May 2022. And then over here, it does have a step saver. These little doors do vibrate some still, especially this one seems a little more loose. We'll step back over to here. I'm gonna run this again. And down. So yeah, I don't know, I mean, it works, it's kind of quiet, honestly, I'd say it's probably about the noise level of that. I don't know, I'll compare it in a sec, but yeah. Well, why don't we run it without the door here so we can hear it with just the motor. So yeah, I do think it is kind of loud. And I'll show you on this one. Well, here, I also programmed the keypad to it. So since this one is an MC, of course, when you walk under the sensor, the light does not turn on, and when you trip the sensor, I guess it doesn't do soft stop either. That did there. And we'll do a force test as well on it. They did at least change it to make the opener slow down when you trip the force, which I guess is kind of nice. Alright, we'll hook up this 3265 here. This one, grab the 371 LM, and here we go. Back up. Honestly, I think that one might be slightly quieter than this one is. So let's compare real quick. Start with this guy. And let's do this. Door's pretty loud on this one, but the two openers are pretty close, but if anything, I think the 3265 might be ever so slightly quieter. It's kind of sad. And I don't remember if I showed this or not, I might have, but this thing is actually a little better balanced now. The spring isn't super hot, so it doesn't come shooting off the floor when you disconnect it, but kind of comes up, but well, actually it will stay there. And then it'll stay there. to sit about there. So, I mean, it does work pretty well. And let's hear this thing without the door to get a better sound with it. And then this one without the door one more time. Yeah, so I think they're about the same, which they're not supposed to be about the same. This one is supposed to be quieter than that, but it's not. So there's a new LiftMaster for you. Sorry for the longer video, but never gotten to play around with one of these ones before, so it's kind of interesting, I guess, but so there you have it. Thanks for watching.